Music has no boundaries.
Music unites us.
Pakistan Global Community.
चलता रहे ये कारवां.
Hi everyone, this is your friend Krishna. I'm here today to talk about the topic breast cancer. But before I start saying anything about this topic, let me state that I'm in no way an expert in this. And just like most of us here, I'm also trying to increase my awareness on this most relevant and important topic. Thanks to the fantastic social initiative by 𝐴𝚍𝚐 and the PGC team, Goping with PGC, I can proudly say that I'm a little bit more aware of this topic today than I was yesterday, because I have done some internet research on this to be here in front of you to talk about it. So as I was going through the various topics, in the internet and all that, one topic that really stood out for me was around how we can be supportive to someone who's living with breast cancer. And this topic especially connected with me because this is something that all of us, any of us can be, part of. We don't need a medical degree, we don't need to have that professional understanding about this topic and all of that, but we just need to have a kind heart and a thoughtful mind to be able to do this support for someone who's living with breast cancer. So as I was going through this, there were several fantastic articles that I found, and one specific article stood out for me, and it had laid out 7 different ways, effective ways in which you could be supportive to someone who's living with breast cancer. So I would like to take this opportunity to just communicate with you what those 7 ways are. I have made some notes, so you'll see me look at those notes when I'm actually talking about it. So let me get into that. So the first one that I want to talk about on this is normalizing chemotherapy. So as we all are aware, people who are living with breast cancer, they will have periodic sessions of chemotherapy. So as a friend, as somebody that they know, what you could do is to help normalize this process for them. So maybe you can accompany them to these chemo sessions, talk to them about topics that are not relating to health issues, but something to keep them distracted. This would help them to actually spend that time more. It will make the time go more fast at these sessions, right? So that will be very helpful, and it will be actually something that the person who is actually going through the chemo session will be totally appreciative of. So that's the first thing that I wanted to bring up. Second one is give them the emotional space that they require. So basically, people who are going through breast cancer, it's just not, they are going to have a varied range of emotions that they will be dealing with. So let them, be themselves, and don't just be there only when they're happy or there is a hopeful sort of vibe going on, but be there with them even during their most sad times, even when they're angry. So just be there with them, and just give them that emotional space, and make sure that you are not invalidating any of their emotions or experiences. So that's the second thing that I wanted to highlight. Thirdly, if you have had breast cancer, or if you have had similar health issues, one of the things that you could actually do, which is very vulnerable and a sincere way to connect with them, is share your scars. So if you have a scar on your body that was due to the operation or the surgery that you have had to go through, just share those scars with them, and I think that would be a great way to connect with them. And it's also a way to ensure that they feel that level of comfort with you. Another thing is, which is something that all of us can do, is sending a small gift. And it could be, who doesn't like gifts, right? So, sending them a gift. It could be cookies or a gift card or just a greeting card. You could send them, and then make sure that you also include a personal note along with that gift. And I'm sure this will be something that they'll be hugely appreciated by the other party as well. The fifth thing that I would like to bring up is around being very specific about the help that you could offer them. So don't leave it very open-ended, like, I'm here, what help do you need? Don't ask that question, but something you could do is, like, say, if you are a good listener, maybe you could offer to take them out on a coffee date and have them open up to you and you be a good listener. Or if you are a good cook, maybe you could offer to make a meal for them, or you could offer to pick up their kids from the school, etc. So be very specific about the type of help that you can offer them. Another thing is, you will see that usually people are very supportive, or people are around when the treatment is going on. But be there for them also after treatment. After treatment it can get really scary for them also, because they don't know what's going to happen next, right? So be there for them, maybe invite them to social gatherings, hang out with them, spend more time with them, etc. So that's the sixth thing that I wanted to bring up. And then finally, which is very important, is be very mindful about what you say to them. Don't bring your own health issues or personal problems unless asked. Avoid cliches, things like, this too shall pass, it's what it is, those kind of things. It's really not helping. So that's one thing. And then be a good listener. You don't have to solve all the problems for them. They just need somebody. They just need to be heard. Somebody to understand their what they are going through, etc. So just be a good listener to them. So these were the 7 things. Again, I will just quickly repeat what those 7 items are. So the first one that I was talking about was normalizing the chemo session, right? Second one is giving them emotional space. Third one is sharing your own scars. Fourth one, sending a small gift. Fifth, be specific about what help you can offer. Sixth, be a good friend after treatment. And then the 7th one would be very mindful about what you say to them. So those were the 7 things that I wanted to share with you, and this is something that you could do, anyone can do, to be supportive of somebody who's actually living with breast cancer. So again, that's what I had to share with you today. I would like to thank PGC for this opportunity and for making me part of this initiative. And I would also encourage you to share your thoughts and feedback in the comments section. And if you would like to talk about any of your success stories or your knowledge about it, you're also welcome to join this invite, because it's on a duet mode that I have opened this one, right? So you could join me as a collab and talk about it as well. So anyway, that's what I had. Take care and see you all soon.